So our most frequently asked question has been buying, sewing and renting of wedding dresses, which is better, which is easier, which is better in all ways. I was like, okay, let's talk about it. Then you can decide to choose and weigh your pros and cons. So buying of wedding dresses, what are the advantages? Buying of wedding dresses is easy if you are a bride that doesn't like stress. It is easy. It is just for you to walk into a store or stores, select and choose a bridal dress that suits you and that is convenient and comfortable for you, and off to your big day. So buying a wedding dress is for brides that don't like stress, that don't want to stress themselves, that just want to walk into a store and get something nice for themselves. And also, buying of wedding dresses actually takes the stress off you as a bride, the stress of waiting for fittings, choosing designs, the stress of arguing with your tailors or designer, the stress of a whole lot of stress. It takes it off you. So if you are someone that doesn't actually like stress, I would advise you buy a wedding dress actually. And also, buying of wedding dresses, you buy them new, so it's not like it has been worn before or something. It's, of course, it's a new dress. Buying of wedding dress is very okay when you don't have time to plan for your wedding. There are people that get married in 3 weeks, in 2 weeks. Some get married in a month. They might not have time to look for designers and source for designers and start doing that. Why not just go to the store and buy a wedding if there's no time to plan for the wedding? So this will take us to renting of wedding dresses. Renting of wedding dresses actually is almost the same as buying, except that you get to return this one because it's a rented dress and it might not come new. So renting takes the stress off you also. Renting is okay if there's no time for you to plan or to choose or to go to designers and all of that. Renting is okay for you, and it's sometimes cheaper depending on the design you are choosing and how many times it has been worn and all of that. It's sometimes cheaper. And renting also helps you to not to overspend and not to overshoot your budget. Have the problem of thinking about what to do with your dress after the big day, because you're definitely returning it to the owners. So you don't have to think about, oh, are you going to lock it up in the box or this thing, or that problem is off you. That will take us to the advantages of making a wedding dress for you. So the number one advantage is that when you're making a wedding dress, it is a new dress. It is a new dress. It's not a rented dress. It is not something that's been worn by someone somewhere, maybe while testing out or something. It is a new dress. And secondly, it is custom made for you. Your measurement is perfect because you are measured for the dress. Everything about the dress is perfect. And thirdly, when you sew a wedding dress, you are able to put some details that are peculiar to you or that are peculiar to your personality on the dress. I've seen brides who decide to engrave their names and that of their partner's name on their dresses or veils. I've seen brides that decide to crest to embroider a family crest on a dress. I've seen people do a lot of things to their dresses because it's a custom made dress, custom made for them, uniquely for the event. So of course, if it's a custom made dress for you, you can do all the way for it. And one important thing people don't know is that sometimes when you make your wedding dress, it's actually cheaper, because you can decide to go down your budget and you can decide to go overshoot your budget. So sometimes wedding dresses, making wedding dresses can be cheaper, because you get to probably liaise with your designer that, oh, please, I just want to spend this amount on this dress. I'm not overshooting, or I want to go all the way. It's my dress, it's my big day. So it's easy for you to work with your budget if you are sewing a dress for yourself rather than buying. And another thing is that since it's your dress, you can easily do whatever you want to do after the big day. Do you want to revamp it? Do you want to store it for your next anniversary? Do you want to do a photo shoot with it? Do you want to give it out? Whatever you want to do with it, it's at your own pace and at your own